subscribe, and let's go.
During one of his vacations, Ethan traveled to his grandfather's house in the countryside, a small home surrounded by nature and the soft shadows of tall trees. As always, Ethan sat on the steps, weighed down by sadness, his mind spinning with existential questions. Why are we in this universe? What does life truly mean if we are destined to die one day? Suddenly, his grandfather Samuel sat beside him, sensing that something was wrong. Samuel was a wise man who had been writing books about the meaning of life since Ethan was a child. Samuel softly breaks the silence, his voice laced with compassion. "Ethan, what's troubling you, son?" Ethan looked at his grandfather and said, "Grandpa, if we are going to die anyway, why do we live in this world? What is the purpose of being here? If everything ends one day..." His grandfather took a slow breath and said, "My son, if you want to live with a sense of peace, you must understand something called pragmatic nihilism. It does not mean that nothing matters. It means that life has no fixed meaning by default, so we are free to create our own meaning. When you stop expecting the world to explain itself, you begin to build a purpose that feels true to you. Happiness is not found in perfect answers, but in small choices you make every day what you love, who you help. Life becomes lighter when you realize you are the author, not just a passenger. You must return to nature, my son." Modern life cities, technology, constant noise has changed people more than they realize. A human being was not created for bright screens and crowded streets. When you step back into nature, you hear your real self again. The wind, the silence, the trees, they remind you of what you truly are, not what society tells you to become. In nature, the mind slows down, the heart becomes honest, and the world stops feeling like a battlefield. Only when a person reconnects with the simple rhythm of the earth can he understand life without illusion. Ethan stood up slowly, thinking to himself, could the answer really be as simple as he says? Is life truly that way? Have I been complicating what was meant to be lived, not solved? After a long pause, Ethan reflected deeply on his grandfather's words. Maybe he's right, he thought. Perhaps happiness isn't in chasing endless desires or fearing the inevitable. As long as you think this way, my son, I am proud of you. You think, therefore you are alive. And as long as you are alive, you have the power to shape your path. Ethan stood quietly, letting his gaze wander over the forest around him. He breathed deeply, feeling a strange calm settle over him. For the first time,